What's going on, everybody? It's Shanadox the Dwarf here, and welcome back to some Trove. The topic of today is literally the title of the stream. Is Trove dead? Now, I know I've been hearing that Trove apparently, or no, not Trove, excuse me, Tryon got shut down. Like, someone bought their company or something like that. And a lot of people... Oh boy, that's loud. A lot of people basically said that, you know, all the games that they got are going to be shut down, going to be run away or something like that, and that sadly includes Trove. Now, for those who are new to the channel, or just new to watching this video, Trove was basically the game that grew my channel up to what it was. I've lost a lot of subscribers since then just because I really haven't been streaming this game, nor streaming in general. I've been busy with a lot of other things in life. So I haven't been able to do what I've been wanting to do on this. But, once I heard that, you know, Tryon's going to be shut down, and this game's potential might go away, I decided why not do one last stream about it, about the game, if anything, and just put my thoughts into it. What do I think about if Trove goes away? Honestly, if Trove goes away, I'm hoping something better will take its place. This game had a lot of really great potential, but sadly it's been on a very old engine and it couldn't be upgraded to maximum effort because of that limitation. So if it does go away, I do hope something of the same type of game does come out, just on a better engine, so that way it can be updated to higher peaks. If the game does stay, I really hope they, like I said, get rid of the game as it is on the engine and swap it with a different one. Like, call it like Trove 2 or something. And even if they had to shut it down for like a month and just bring it back up later, I'd be completely fine with that. Because then it would give us all time to prepare for what's new. Right now, in my opinion, though, the game is kind of fine as it is. Really haven't been crashing. I haven't been really crashing into this game ever since, like, you know, a couple updates ago, back when the Vanguard came out. There was a lot of crashing issues. But as of late, not really. Like, I haven't been really having issues with it, which is nice. Let's see. Do I have another legendary tome? Nope. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that. I'm trying to get, for those of you who don't know, Luxian is out again today. And his reward, or his items, are very broken. And I mean that in the best way, because apparently he's selling the Dreadnought mount, one of the rarest mounts to get in Shadow Towers, for 300 Dragon Coins. So if you have 300 Dragon Coins and you want to get that mount, which I think gives a lot of mastery, I think it gives straight up 100, now would be the time to go get it. Kill a Cupcake Caliph. And not only that, I'm doing the Shadow Tower, or the Thanksgiving event, which, by the way, happy late Thanksgiving. I know it was yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope y'all ate like Vikings, stuffed your faces like pigs, and slept like a sloth. Because I know I did. And if y'all are out in Black Friday and you're just watching this video because you're shopping and have to sit there in line, I do not envy you. I will say that. I do not envy you one bit. Also, what's up, B-Flakes, and what's up, Dark Moon? Welcome to the live stream. Sorry, I just now decided to say hi to you guys. Come on. One thing, if they do manage to replace this game, or, you know, be able to get a new engine on this game, one thing I really hope they kind of fix, and I think it would just be way too much fun, is instead of gliding in the game, I really wish you could just fly. Like, you could go do spins and shit like that. I believe that would make just amazing. Like, I wouldn't even be doing the dungeons, really. I'd just be flying around because I've been playing this game for so long that putting that mechanic into this world would just be kind of fun to me. I don't play this game often anymore, but I still love it. Same here. I only really just log on and get stuff, and that's about it. Really, other things have been taking place of this game, like a lot of Switch games. I've been playing a lot of Nintendo Switch and certain PS4 games, but I've been mostly just playing PS4 or Switch. Warframe actually just came out on Nintendo Switch. I might do a live stream on that, just because unfortunately, unlike PC players, consoles couldn't migrate over, so I had to start literally all over again. Which I've been playing that game for a good 3 years at this point. 3 to 4, actually. And to go from that to basically back to brand new, it's not as fun as everyone says it really is. Alright, I need to kill a cupcake caliph. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. Oh, there we go. Okay, there is one great thing that I can finally finish on my book here of things to do on Trove. I finally hit power rank 25,000 and above. And I did it on the Revenant because at the time the Revenant was like the most powerful class, and I still think it is, just because of how much it can heal and how much you can damage. I still say it's like one of the best classes. Although apparently the U10 update is supposed to be fixing a lot of Shadowhunters stuff. I don't know what exactly they're fixing because I really haven't been looking into the patch notes or anything really. I'm dead as it is on this game. I've played it for so long that it killed me on it. Didn't want to play it anymore. But I still hop on to get the dailies and all that jazz. But like I said earlier, because I heard this game is probably going to shut down, I decided to do one last stream on it and, you know, talk with people and see their thoughts on what could happen if it does get shut down and all that jazz. Really late on everything on Trove, so I stopped playing since I lost confidence. Confidence in what? Playing into it or something? Or I will say this though, just kind of what you said. From what I'm assuming your lack of confidence in the game is just you see everybody so bulked up, and you'll think you'll never get there. You'll get there. It's just one hell of a damn grind. Unless you're paying to get it. I used to say that this game was not really pay to win, it was just normally pay to progress. Well, they've gotten it to the point where the progression part is the winning part. Like all these little gem things that you could buy in the game that will just help you out a lot. All these booster packs that they give you, all these frickin' dragon packs with all the mounts and stuff, which will help you out with Magic Find to get better gear, and just a bunch of stat boosts in general. It really is now pay to progress / pay to win. And I think that's where they screwed up on this game. Before it was fine. It was at a perfect limit of like, yeah, okay, you can get dragon coins to, you know, boost up your crafting, but you still need to go get the materials along with those dragon coins. You know, you're just clearing out the hardest part. But now it's just, oh, I can just go buy a dragon. Literally. I need bombs. I'm still waiting for them to make new stellar auras that you can get from these damn things. I've been collecting them. There's really no point to dismantle them because I think all you get is flux. So I've just been hoarding them, and I got like 8 now. More like pay to look cool. Nah, there really is a pay to friggin' win. But most of the time, yeah, it is pay to look cool. Because you can get costumes and stuff. But that's just the cosmetic side. But like, see right here? Chaos Weekly deal. That can give you 2 golden Chaos chests, 75 Chaos chests. That's a chance to get your mastery up to unlock a bunch of other stuff. Mastery does help you out in some boosts. Dragon Horde pack, we all know is exactly what that can get you. It gets you a freaking dragon, which gives you stats, permanent stat boosts, dragon coins, a lot of them, and greater dragon caches, which can give you a lot more golden dragon, a chance for golden dragon eggs, which you could either use to get more mastery points and more permanent boosts, or sell them for a high amount of flux. Same as the Dragonite pouches, you can do that. I opened a Golden Dragon FG and I got a Nora. I wanted Almakisha. I forgot who Almakisha is. Hold up. The Starfire Dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Nora, I think, is like, I want to say it's the weakest one. Max health, attack speed, physical. Oh no, okay, it's pretty good. It gives you a good boost. What am I doing again? Oh yeah. Sorry. Collecting Primordial Flames. I haven't streamed so long that I'm pretty much out of it myself right now. One thing that really sucks about like streaming this game, unless you're with friends, obviously, um, it's so quiet. I had the music up, and there's no music being played. It's only like randomly will it key in and start playing music, and I hate that so much. Let's go ahead and get Primordial Flames here. I forgot I don't have patrons, so these actual Primordial Flames are not doubled. Oh, and that's also how mad I am at the game. I'm not even getting... I haven't even bought Patron back. I've been out of Patron for like 2 months now. And I don't even care to bring it back unless the update 10 update or U10 update, god dang, is like amazing. Then I might consider going back in. But that's only because A, we're getting a brand new set of gear called Crystal Gear, which will be the rank after Stellar. And apparently you can only get it in U10. Which is going to suck because that's just going to put more power gap to players that could be helped out to Uber 9. Because it's only limited to U10 and you have to, I'm assuming, be 20,000 power rank. What did I just get? Ooh, a trotting turkey, which I already have. Somehow. That's cool. What power rank do you have to be in U10? I'm thinking it would be 20k since it's that big of an expansion. I'm thinking it's going to be 20k too. It's either going to be 20k or 15,000. But that's such an odd number of a gap. Because, like, here. Well, actually, no, it's really not. If you think about Uber 8 and Uber 9, I think Uber 8 is 5,000 required, and then Uber 9 is 10,000. So it might actually just jump up 15,000. Which, if that's the case, then that can probably help out a lot of other players, because I think getting to 15,000 really ain't that big of a deal anymore. Just because people who sell Stellars and stuff are normally, nicer. I wonder if 30k can be reached after U10. Maybe. It wouldn't go past me, because I think people are already like 26,000 power rank. So it wouldn't go past me that 30,000 would be the next milestone. Which is gonna suck, because I just hit 25,000. And I've maxed out the gems, but I haven't maxed them all out stat-wise, so I could be 26k if I really tried. Because they did say that the only thing that's getting boosted up is crystal gear. There's no crystal gems, no crystal rings, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it would be nice if they added another gem element like earth, like the green earth. That'd be nice. And that would definitely be kinder to everybody else, because if you just give us a whole new gem rank system, that's going to put even the highest people down to the lowest rank, because we'd have to grind for the perfect gems, have to grind for the perfect stats, plus just leveling it all back up. Put that away for now. Did I have anything in the marketplace? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Let's say at this point, it should totally be just gone. Oh, it's a ship? The automatic frigate. This is not in my collection. How long did it take you to farm for the Starfire Dragon? I did not farm for it, because apparently that farming was so broken. And apparently, according to some other people, it still kind of is broken. So I just managed to just get it with the dragon effigy. I think Starfire was the last one I needed. At least until they release these newer ones, the Dark Dragon and the shiny one. Whatever the hell their names are. Well, at that point, it wasn't even a matter of luck, Dark Moon. That was the last one I needed, so it was going to clearly give it to me. I think that's one good thing that's wonderful about the Dragon Effigy boxes, is they give you one that you currently don't have. So even if you didn't want whatever it came out, it's still something you don't have, and you still get mastery for it and bonus permanent stats. Only 17k right now. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You're still there. I thought, when you said you were losing confidence, I thought you were like way lower. 17k is not bad. I think there's one dragon I still don't have, and I wanted to get. Yep, Blocktron. He was the hardest one to grind for, and that was only because the only way to get him was by cheating. My club keeps telling me that 20k is easy to reach right nowadays. Your club's probably just full of assholes. And I'm not trying to be mean, but 20k really isn't all that easy to get to. About pretty much once you hit 15k, your goal at that point is to max out your gems and get all these little gem fragment pieces, augmentation items, to put into that to get to 20k. That and maxing out your stellar gear. And that could take a lot of time. Not necessarily it's hard to do, but just because it's time lengthed. So if those are all patient souls, then yeah, that's really, it's somewhat easy. But I'm pretty sure most of them bought their way to 20k. So that's why they're probably telling you it's easy. But yeah, these are the only dragons I'm missing. I'm missing the 2 new ones, Narari, the Wayward Spear, and Typhondir, the Sundered Shield, and then Blocktron. Blocktron's probably the last one I really would like to grab before this game dies. But at the same time, I really want to know the future of this game. If it's going to go away, then I'm not going to put any money into it at all. If it's going to stay and hopefully get better by the new company, then, you know, I'm going to actually try to get back into it after U10, the U10 update, and see what I can do with it from there. Okay, this place is dead for resources. I keep going around it because I'm rambling. I really feel like the developers are pushing people to spend money to get these dragons. They pretty much are Dark Moon. And at this point, I don't blame them because of their lawsuit. Or no, not lawsuit, excuse me. I think that's why they got bought over, because they just didn't have the money. Which I want to say is complete BS, because this game gives you a lot of reasons to spend money. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that actually have spent over thousands of dollars onto this game. Accumulative. And they don't realize it unless you look at the patron points. Oh crap. Like, I will say, and I am a little ashamed of the number, but I have spent quite a fucking bit of money on this game. And this has been an accumulative of whenever this game first came out. It was like a December. I can't remember if it was 2017 or 2016. I want to say it was 2016. Yep. It is completely outrageous, the amount of time you have to spend on certain dragons. Now, there are some dragons that are very easy, like the honeybee one. That one was easy to me, and I actually think I legitimately got that one. Wait, no. That was from a pack, never mind. Not the honeybee one, the flower pack one. There was a flower one where all you had to do was just run over sunlight bulbs. And that was easy because that's all you had to do. So I would just go to Peaceful Worlds and just do that. Shit. Is that gonna get it? Nope. That would get it. There we go. But then there's like the Starfire ones where some of them are pretty broken. I started playing Trove late November 2017. Okay, then yeah, it had to have been 2016 because that's when it came out. It was like before Christmas. And I was like very excited because I played this on the computer and it was fun. Like, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And apparently I missed out a lot because I played when Uber 5 was like the max Uber. So when they came out on the console, I was so lost with the gems, Uber 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Or no, just 9. I was so lost. I didn't know what the hell. I remember when the sleigh was a super rare mount. Oh yeah. This thing, hold up, I got it. I don't remember what it's where it's at. I think it's event. Yeah, the festive Fey sleigh. This thing. I remember it was awesome because other than dragons, it was like one of the first At least for me, one of the first few mounts that could fly. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. And of course, it's a Christmas sleigh. Tell you what, though, I really wish I could go back to that time when this game was, like, not magical per se, because that'd be weird to say about a blocky game, but very, I guess, nostalgic. When I first started and everybody was brand new to the game because you couldn't, I don't think you were able to migrate from computer to console. So everybody who played was brand new to it. The only thing I didn't like was the crashing of the servers. Over and over again, it kept crashing. I hated it because I really wanted to record the game. Excuse me. When I first picked it up, I really wanted to go record and stream this game. And I couldn't because the way I'm streaming right now, if it crashed right now, it would completely shut down the stream. And back then, it would constantly crash. So I couldn't even do like a good 5 minutes without it crashing. I was going to go back in time and actually get to a high level because I didn't know what I was doing back then. Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't know anything about class gems because I remember seeing Shadowhunters shoot like 1,000,000 arrows per second, and I had no clue what it was. I thought it was like attack speed, but even with the highest attack speed at the time, I was like, this is getting nowhere. I didn't know about class gems. I didn't really know much about the gem system. I didn't know what each class was really dependent on. And I hated that. I hated not knowing. Because there was a lot of people that did know, and that's because they played the computer version up to date. And I didn't, because after a while of playing Trove on back then, I took a break. And then I heard it was coming to console, so I just didn't even bother touching it. Can I get a free stellar for Gunslinger if you have? I do not have any stellars to give, my friend. Alright, collect blank scrolls, and I get a despoiled divinity for that. Okay, I can do that. Wait, I could also just do this. Boom. Do that, and then dismantle. Boom. Easy peasy. Collect fairy dust. Is there a fey area around us? One little spot. Some guy was selling a $20 PSN card for 50k. What a scam. Yeah, there's a lot of people that still scam. And I find it so funny. I remember there was one dude a while ago, I forgot his name, but he was pretty much known as the scammer on the PS4 Trove. On the NA server. He actually sold me something that was pretty decent at the time. It was a stellar sword for like 9,000 flux, and at the time this stuff was being sold for like crazy amounts. So when he sold me that, of course I took it because that was my first stellar piece of weapon. And then all of a sudden, after the purchase, he said he wants another 10k or something like that. I don't know who the hell he thought he was trying to scam. But that was just stupid to say. Especially after the transaction. And then, of course, there's the people that legitimately trade you and then lie and say that that you scammed them. I had 2 people do that to me. Like, at the exact same time, too. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was a costume. I think it was a Candy Barbarian costume, the dark one, Dark Infineon. I bought it from him for like 70k at the time. And then he said I scammed him. Well, that was just easy. But yeah, you'll still always find people that sells PSN cards for some amount of flux. Remember how I went out of all I would do is on Trove was buy mounts. I wouldn't even play the game. I think all I did on Trove for like the longest time until I finally got the attitude and the capacity to figure out what the hell I needed to do was just do a bunch of shadow towers continuously and help a lot of people out. I think that's the part that grew my channel when I would constantly stream this game, is that I would help people out a lot. During shadow tower days, I would do giveaways. I was doing a lot of stuff, and now it's just, I don't know, they made everything so not tradable. Like mounts you can't even trade anymore. You can't trade, you can't do anything. And to me this is really dumb. Because they kind of screwed up a lot of channels like mine that would do giveaways, because what is there to give away now? Unless you're got a Gonda for spare and you're like, I'm giving him away. Which, you know, you don't, unless you're someone like Scythe. And that's about it. Hell, Scythe really isn't even that interested in this game that much anymore, from what it feels like. I think the last video I saw of him play was just telling us, you know, this game's going to hell, basically. Alright, I have 107 dragon coins. I really want to get this dreadnought mount. Not enough dragon coins. Although I can buy a couple, I think. I can buy 5. There you go. Alright, throw bombs in Bomber Royale. I guess I gotta throw 20 damn bombs. Scythe is the Bill Gates of Trove. He was back in the day. Now not so much, to be honest. He's really just mad at this point. Still really wanted that aura. That was a cool aura. And I mean no offense to Scythe, because goddamn, if anyone can play this game from day one of its existence to now, it's gotta be him. With no break whatsoever, really. But you can just tell that he doesn't really care to play this anymore. Especially after the news that it could be shut down. He's just like, he tells us some things and that's about it. He lost interest, and I don't blame him. I think a lot of players really lost interest. Those who don't are probably still just playing, or are just new to the game in general. Alright, I gotta throw 20 bombs, so I'm just throwing bombs. Oh crap. It's sad how everything is dying. Yeah. And I want to say it's mostly because of the devs. Like, they've had all this time to fix it and all that, and they say they don't have the funds, which, again, I really call BS on that. don't know why I just chucked 3 bombs immediately, but I like that. I really think they were too lazy. I do too. I think they were lazy, and I want to say stuck up. Because I think one of the streams I saw, it was about something about when the Vanguard came out. A lot of people were upset about something. And there was like one of the ladies there that works there that does the streams. She had like such a smart-ass smug face saying whatever the hell she's saying. Like, I really wanted to punch her. And that's awful to say, but God, man, she was so smug about it. She's like, well, we'll fix it when we fix it. You gotta wait. It's like, no, we shouldn't have to wait because you broke the game. Because you don't really attempt to play any of what you try to fix. You don't test. You just throw it out and then be like, okay, here we go. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh god, oh god, oh god, can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, buddy. As long as the water doesn't go away. Infinite jumps! Best part about Battle Royale is when they think you're dead, you come right back. I will say this, when this came out, it was actually fun. It still is, technically. It's fun to just run around and throw bombs and hope to the god that you actually kill somebody. It's more fun to do that than to actually focus and try to hit somebody. Oh, man. I like capturing the flag more than deathmatch. I like this more than most of its game modes that they had. Whoa, holy crap. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. What I just hate is that it had to take a new game mode for Trove's PvP to actually be alive. Oh, crap. Come on. Please still be standing. Like, I need to keep getting up here. I need to live. Oh, I'm not gonna live now. Oh, crap. Oh well, I did what I need to do. All deathmatches is who can get pirate caps ult first. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, kill pirate cannoneers and sailors. Okay. I guess I can do that. Do I need to go to specific treasure isles biomes? Okay. Excuse me. Come on. Quit with the hesitating. There we go. At least I got all the levels before Deathmatch came out. I didn't even get that. I did not get any of the levels. I don't have the warplane. I don't have any of that. I guess just go to Uber 9 and wander around the ocean. Okay. Is this the way? Yep, this is the way. But yeah, I was never big into the PvP part because pretty much as soon as I started actually wanting to do it, nobody would play it. And it would take like 30 minutes to even just grab enough players. And by that time, people leave and come back, or just leave and never come back. So I never got to really enjoy the experience of PvP. Not even in clans. Nobody would do it just for funsies. If I had Gonda, I wouldn't have taken it. Gonda, when you first get him, is fun, but at this point, it's... he's just advantageous to get to dungeons faster, really. Hold up, what was that guy's name that just messaged me? Honey Loyal. If you're watching the stream right now, I do not have any stellar gear to give you. Fortraz is the dungeon meta. I remember when I got Fortraz, I remember people saying it was so rare, and at this point I was grinding to get Gonda. And I got not only Albaran, but I also managed to get Fortraz, and I thought that was just the coolest thing. He's pretty cool. I don't know if Honey Loyal's watching the stream, because he asked again. I have nothing to sell, so if people try to jump in here and ask me if they could buy something or get something, I'd have nothing. Really wish I did, but I don't. Sorry. I remember when Albaran was all I wanted in Trove. For me, it was Gonda. As soon as I heard about Gonda and knew how useful he was going to be with the whole infinite jumps ordeal, it was perfect. I really wanted that. I just completely hated how rare it was and how much people were selling it for. Especially on consoles when, according to Scythe himself, the fluctuation was not the best from console to PC. Like, PC apparently was better. I said hi to you, B-Flakes, when you first said oof. I said hi. Yeah, maybe you should oof your damn self. You didn't hear my first hi, you ain't gonna hear the second one. Now that I have him, it's really just too late. Fortraz is still pretty fun. It's nice that he can actually shoot straight down, especially for dungeons that clearly have a boss really on top of the dungeon. It's just blocked off by some blocks. Because he really isn't that rare anymore. I think he's still somewhat rare. I don't know how much people sell him for, but... Alright, I need to kill 5 more of these parrot bastards. Apparently these crabs, lobsters, things don't count. Perfect. 19, 20. Alright, what's the last step, bud? Kill a saloon bot mare. Really? That's it? Nothing even Thanksgiving about this about this quest. The only one that was somewhat turkey-ish was the very first one, and that was easy. Kill turkeys and dragon peaks. How lackluster is this damn quest? That's one thing I've been noticing. All their quests lately have been lackluster as hell and not really related to any of their events that they say it is. Turkeytopia. The only thing turkey related about this entire quest was the first step, and there's 8 steps in total. What the fuck? Tryon. I know you're dead at this point, but if you ever listen to me, now's a good time to do it. If you ever make a quest, and it's seasonal, make it seasonal. Putting it in the first step does not mean it's the whole thing. Just saying. Yeah, pretty much Dark Moon. They never add anything new to the event. It's always the same stuff. Kill this, go get that, kill this again. Harvest these things, and then kill a specific type enemy. Like, the more you actually get back into this and start playing it, the more you realize why they're being shut down, why they got bought out. It's because they fucking suck. Alright, let's do the collection challenge so I can get some dragon coins. I was really hoping to get something more. Nope. Not a dang thing, boss. Okay, I'm gonna have silver or gold. I could do this. How do these people have their mounts out? I was about to say, this game's mount locked. That dude's just standing there. Does no one realize that these gold coins are a thing? Okay, there's somebody going for them. It's like I'm seeing everybody just walk away from them. That's how you get your points there, buds. Need a new class then. What class are you originally? Or right now? I was 3rd place! The fuck, man? Damn. I remember when I got a perfect stat class gem for Shadowhunter, but I loot collected it like an imbecile. And I'm assuming back then they didn't have the you could re-grab it deal. Yeah. I remember when that freaking sucked. I'm glad they finally decided to come out with it though after a year or so of its existence of a game. Ooh. Game right now is actually kind of freaking out on me a little bit here. Let's get the hell out of the hub world. Yeah, that was before the fancy gem mechanics. Yeah, when they added that, a lot of people were excited about it, and then they heard more detail about it and hated it. The whole that you actually have to, like, grind like crazy just to make one of those things. Or purchase a bunch of things to get those things. I want to say pretty much after Eclipse, the Eclipse update, that's when all hell was breaking loose on this game. Because Eclipse, I think, was like the biggest update for them at the point. Like, they had Dino Tamer, we had a new Dino Biome, we had all this new stuff coming at us. And all it did was pretty much break the game. Make it very unplayable to where people just actually quit back then, not want to play anymore. I think one other thing that would obviously make me want to play this game a little more, a new class. With a new weapon type. And I know they did that with the Vanguard, and it was pretty cool. You know, Fist Fighter, obviously that was pretty fucking dope back then. But I would like a great sword user with a two-hander sword. Or a nunchuck user. Something that's not the same thing that's been repeated over and over again. Like, I personally think we're fine on wand users. I think we're great on sword users. And by that, I just mean like one-hand sworders. Like the knight, the ninja, the boomeranger. I think there's at least 3 of every type weapon, I think. Let me hide right here. Let me kill this guy first. Okay. Let me check right here. So we have a fist user, a gun user, wand, spear, wand, sword, and bow. Wand, gun. So we have 2 guns. Sword, double sword, but still a sword. Actually, no, I'm going to count him as his own. Double swords are different than one sword. Wand, bow, wand, gun, one sword, fist. So we have at least 3 one swords. We have that one, and that one. We have 2 bow users, him and the Shadow Hunter. So a new bow hunter could be something useful. But basically, what's going to replace Shadow Hunter? There's really not another bow hunter that could really, you know, defeat Shadow Hunter with his amazing gem. Unless you, like, triple the arrows that come out of it or something. I don't know. We have 3 gun users. We have plenty of sword users. We only have 1 fist type. So they could do another fist. Kind of like a golem fist. Like a giant big guy. I don't know. We have 2 spears, so they could add another spear user. Or they could just straight up make a whole new weapon in general. Like, I honestly would love, like, a 2-hand weapon type character. Whether it be a war axe, an axe type weapon, or just a bigger sword, or something like that. Hammer. Because his attacks would not only be the obvious ones, but it would also be a very DPS-based character. I don't think he'd be much of a tank user, unless they build him both tank and DPS. But I would say he'd be more of a heavy glass cannon, basically. Like, as much as I really hate to say it because, you know, I like this game. I like this game a lot. I still like it. I don't know if you remember me, but my PSN was SP Prodigy 74. Prodigy. I remember a Prodigy. What's up? What's up, Mr. ACAB? But as much as I hate to say it, this game is basically a kiddie version of Warframe when it comes to classes and weapon types. Warframe just has such a much better, higher version of what this game could potentially have been. And not only are they the same free-to-play game, but Warframe is actually a lot better at when it comes to not having to use platinum against everything else. In fact, I might actually switch on over to Warframe real quick and show y'all what I mean. For those who are not familiar with Warframe. Which at this point, how aren't you? It's like one of the best free-to-play games. Okay. Alright. So for those who are watching, if you still want to watch and check out the comparison of what I'm talking about, stick around because I have to shut down the stream. I don't know why, but I was already subscribed to you when I entered the stream. Oh, you might have been an older viewer then. But that's cool. Stay subbed. I love that. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to pop on Warframe, which sadly is going to discontinue the stream. But I'm going to restart the stream, and I'm going to show you the comparison of what this game could have been to how Warframe is and all that good jazz. Alright, so be right back.